If you're establishing silvopasture by planting trees into an existing pasture, protecting your trees from livestock will be essential if you want your trees to survive. This video will walk you through the tree protection method that we're experimenting with at the Savanna Institute demonstration farms. We'll walk through the details of this system in a minute, but basically, how it works is that an electrified wire is run along a row of young trees above the height of the livestock, and short pieces of wire are run down from this main wire to wrap around the tree tube. That way, if livestock try to browse or rub against the tree tube, they come into contact with an electrified wire. This system allows livestock to move freely around the planted trees while training them not to touch the trees or tree tubes themselves. The best part is, fencing for your livestock can now be done completely independently from the trees, allowing you to adjust paddock size and shape to meet their needs. Here are the components of an electrified tree tube system: fiberglass stakes, plastic tree tubes, a net sock or tree tube covering, insulated fasteners or ties, and polywire or high tensile wire. Other tools and materials you may need include wooden posts or T-posts to serve as anchors for the ends of the fence, a post hole digger, auger, or post pounder for setting the corner posts, electric fencing clips for attaching to the corner posts, an electric drill for drilling holes in the fiberglass stake, pliers for cutting and trimming wires, gloves, and eye protection. For this video, we'll assume that you've already planted your trees. Now that your tree tube is firmly in place, we're ready to add the electric fencing. You may need to install a sturdy corner post at the end of the tree row. These can be wooden posts or T-posts, but they're going to have a lot of tension on them, so make sure they're well installed. Attach an insulator clip to this corner post and fasten the end of your electric wire securely to it. Now you're ready to run your wire down the length of your tree row. Wrap this highline tightly with the top twist tie at each of your tree tubes. You may need to walk this row a few times to get this highline tight. You don't want much sag or slack in this line. Once you get it in place, you can attach the other end of the line to a corner post at the other end. Do this for each of your tree rows. Now we're ready to add what we at the Savanna Institute call the swirly part. Start by cutting a piece of electric wire that is a couple of feet longer than the height of your tube. You'll hopefully get a feel for the right length as you begin installing these. Wrap the wire several times around the high line next to the highest twist tie. Ensure that you have good contact between the two wires to carry the current. Then wrap the wire in a spiral around your tree tube, twisting it into the remaining twist ties as you go. The bottom end of the wire should be twisted into the lowest twist tie so that it doesn't touch the ground. You can cut off some of the length if necessary. Now you just need to do this for each of your tree tubes. So, how do you get electricity to all these wires? Well, you'll need to figure out what works best for your particular pasture and fencing setup. Let's assume you already have an electrified fence somewhere nearby. In some places on our demonstration farms, we run a wire gate from each tree row to an electrified fence on the perimeter, electrifying each row individually. In other places, we use a polywire reel to run wire from one corner post to the next, carefully wrapping the ends of the wire in each tree row around the wire in our poly reel, and then attach the polywire reel to a nearby electrified fence with alligator clips. Now all of the tree rows are electrified together by the same temporary fence. These are just two examples. There are plenty of other creative options for getting power to the tree tubes. Now for some additional considerations. You may want to have lanes in this system where you can drive trucks, tractors, or other large farm equipment under your high lines. In this case, just use extra tall posts that reach above the height of your equipment to carry the high line up and out of the way. This takes some extra work, but it could save you the effort of opening gates or moving polywire reels every time you want to drive through your silvopasture planting. Another consideration is whether or not to use insulated twist ties for attaching your hot wire to the tree tubes and stake. Insulated twist ties may seem like the obvious choice, but farmers have reported issues with livestock nibbling on the twist ties and causing damage. The ends of the twist ties can be tucked into the tree tube holes to prevent this, but another option is to strip the insulation off or use uninsulated metal twist ties. Because the plastic tree tube and fiberglass stake are insulators already, the twist ties don't need to be insulated and can be used instead as an extension of the electric wire. Finally, on our demonstration farms, we've been experimenting with using fiberglass stakes that are taller than our tree tubes, or using stake extensions that fasten to the top of the stake. This solves some problems while creating new ones. On the plus side, it allows you to raise your highline higher out of the way, but it increases the possibility of your electric line touching your tree. You don't want your electric line to touch your tree. The design we're testing out now is drilling a hole near the top of our fiberglass stake, running a twist tie through that hole, and fastening the electric wire on the outside edge of the fiberglass stake to minimize contact with the tree. We hope this video has given you some ideas for how to electrify your tree tubes and improve your tree protection in a young silvopasture system. Please let us know if you come up with any new ideas of your own. We are still experimenting with this system and learning from our mistakes, and we look forward to sharing more examples of these systems in the future. You can learn more about silvopasture and agroforestry on the Savanna Institute website and YouTube channel.